Hey guys, what's up? I am back with a brand new video and it's time to do a camera test of the Samsung Galaxy A52, and this phone is costing around 58,000 PKR in Pakistan market. And guys, in this price range we get a quad cameras on the back as you can see, and the main sensor on the back, it is a 64 megapixel f1.8 aperture with optical image stabilization, which you don't see in this price range before. And also we have a 12 megapixel ultra wide, which is coming at f 2.2 aperture. We also have a 5 megapixel macro and a 5 megapixel depth sensor on the back, which is coming at f2.4 aperture. On the front we have a 32 megapixel selfie camera, f2.2 aperture, and also this one is powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G chipset with 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of internal storage. And also on the front we have a beautiful 6.5-inch Full HD Super AMOLED display with 90Hz refresh rate display as well. And also this phone is running on Android 11 with Samsung One UI 3.1. Now let's quickly show you the camera UI of the A52, and you can see here's the camera UI. We also have ultra wide on this phone, and you can see, and we also have a 64 megapixel mode as well, which is right there. We also have a night mode on this phone, which is also available in the ultra wide lens as well. We also have a single mode as well as a fun mode, which give you a Snapchat filters right in your camera application, which means that and the Snapchat quality should be really good as compared to any other Android phone. We also have a portrait mode on this phone, so that's really nice. We also have video mode, and the back camera maximum shoot 4K at 30 fps. We also have a full HD at 60 fps as well, so that's really nice. You can also record videos with the ultra wide lens as well. And we also have a super steady mode on this phone, in which you get a very good video stabilization. And again, this phone also has optical image stabilization in the main camera. And we also have macro mode, which uses a 5 megapixel macro lens on the back. We also have a slow motion as well as a super slow motion. And in the mode section we also have a pro video mode, which we don't see in this price range before. Now let's see the front camera. On the front we have a 32 megapixel selfie camera. Here is a little bit wide option. We also have night mode. We also have a single take, which is also available with the front camera. We also have a portrait mode with the front camera. We also have video mode, and the front camera maximum shoot 4K at 30 fps. We also have full HD 60 fps as well. We also have a slow motion with the front camera, so that's a really good thing as well. So guys, let me show you a lot of camera samples as well as video recording. You get a better idea regarding the camera performance of the Galaxy A52. Okay guys, and this is a 4K at 30 fps video recording of the Samsung Galaxy A52 with the back camera. On the back we have a main 64 megapixel main camera. We also have optical image stabilization on this phone, and you can also use the ultra wide in this mode as well, so that's really nice. Here is your ultra wide, and you can see you get so much area for recording. So now let's go to the main camera again, and now let's little bit walking around, and also let me know how is the color production on the A52. And now let's see the autofocus. And autofocus, it is also really fast on this phone. I'm just holding my phone with my hand. And also let me know how is the HDR works on this phone, all those things. And looks like the video, it is really stable while I am walking. Yes, the camera performance, it is really good on this phone. And also and the color production, I feel that it is little bit oversaturation, but overall I am really liking the video quality of the A52. So now let's see the video stabilization while I'm running. This phone also has super steady mode, which I don't enable right now. So now let's running, and you can see, and the video stabilization without the super steady mode, it is good. And now let's see the ultra wide video recording. And now let's go wide, and here is your ultra wide, and this phone also has a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and you can see again ultra wide give you so much area for recording. Now let's little bit walking around. Yes, little bit shakiness. Now let's running. Yes, and the video, it is not really stable. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 60 fps video recording of the Samsung Galaxy A52 with the back camera in daylight, and this is a 60 fps, so the video it is really smooth, and also the video it is not as good as that we get on the 4K at 30 fps mode, which is obvious. And let me know how is the color reproduction on this phone, as well as the dynamic range against the sun. And I'm just walking around. Again, this phone also has optical image stabilization, so the video stabilization should be really good on this phone. So now let's running, and you can see. Okay guys, right now I am using the super study mode on the Samsung Galaxy A52, and we get a maximum full HD at 30 fps video recording start in this mode. I think that they uses the ultra wide lens, so that is why the video quality it is not really good, but in this mode you got a very good video stabilization. Let me show you. I am running, I am walking around. So now let's running, and you can see, and the video stabilization it is really good in the super study mode, which is obvious. But in the normal mode the video stabilization it is good because we have optical image stabilization. The super study mode it is a really good feature as far as the video stabilization are concerned. Okay guys, and this is the full HD at 30 fps video recording of the Samsung Galaxy A52 with the back camera in daylight, and this is not a super study, and as you can see that, and the video it is not really good that we get on the 4K at 30 fps mode. But I would say that, and the color production I feel that it is little bit improved. Now let's see video stabilization. I am walking around, and you can also switch between from normal to ultra wide. Here is your ultra wide, and you can see ultra wide it is also looks really good. You get so much area for recording, and also you guys are the judge of the microphone quality as well. So now let's running without the super steady mode, and you can see it is not really bad. The video stabilization it is really good in the normal mode as well because of the optical image stabilization. Okay guys, and this is the 4K at 30 fps video recording of the Samsung Galaxy A52 with the front camera in daylight. On the front we have a 32 megapixel selfie camera, and let me know how is the video quality on the Galaxy A52 as well as the dynamic range. And according what I see on the screen, and the dynamic range it is not really good on this phone because on the front we does not get any HDR feature in the video. So and the sun it is behind me, and again I am walking around holding my phone with my hand. So now let's see the video stabilization while I'm running. So now let's running, and the video stabilization it is not really good with the front camera because the front camera does not have any optical image stabilization, and looks like the video it is a little bit overexposed. I don't know, but again you guys are the judge of the video quality as well as the microphone quality on this phone. Okay guys, and this is the full HD at 60 fps video recording on the Samsung Galaxy A52 with the front camera, and you can see, and this is the 60 fps. So the video quality it is really smooth, and also and the video it is not as good as that we get on the 4K mode. But again you guys are the judge of the video quality. Again stand it is behind me. Now let's see the video stabilization in full HD 60 fps mode. So now let's running again. Yes, and the video stabilization it is little bit improved. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 30 fps video recording of the Samsung Galaxy A52 with the front camera, and I feel that the colors it is little bit improved. But now let's see the video stabilization in full HD 30 fps mode. So now let's walking around right now. Now let's running. Yes, and the video stabilization it is, I would say, really nice, even with the front camera only in full HD at 30 fps mode. So that's really nice. Okay guys, and this is a 4K at 30 fps video recording of the Samsung Galaxy A52 in night with the back camera. On the back we have a main 64 megapixel main camera with f1.8 aperture, and you can see that, and the video it is looks really nice and also not really noisy as well. And also let me know how is the HDR work, all those things in this lighting condition. And now let's see the video stabilization. You can see right now I'm just walking around holding my phone with my hand, and now let's running. Now let's see the video stabilization, and you can see, and you can also switch between from normal to ultra wide in 4K at 30 fps mode as well. So right now this is a normal mode, and here ultra wide, and you can see, and this phone has a 12 megapixel ultra wide with f2.2 aperture, and you can see you get so much area for recording. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 60 fps video recording of the Samsung Galaxy A52, and right from the start, and the video quality it is not really good, and also in the video it is a little bit more darker than before, and the video quality it is not really good in the full HD at 60 fps mode. So now let's see the video stabilization, and we have some autofocus issue in low light, especially on the full HD at 60 fps mode, which you don't see on the 4K mode. So I definitely recommend the 4K mode, and you can see again. Now let's running, and you can see. Okay guys, right now I just enable the super steady mode on the Samsung Galaxy A52, and you can see, and again right from the start, and the video it is so much more darker than before. As you can see, I don't know why. In this mode you get a very good video stabilization, but I don't like the video quality. And now let's see the video stabilization. Right now I am walking around, and now let's running, and you can see, and the video stabilization is really good. I don't like the video quality because it is so much noisy and dark as well. Okay guys, and this is a full HD at 30 fps video recording of the Samsung Galaxy A52 with the back camera in low light, and you can see, and again, and right from the start, and the video quality it is much better than the super steady mode, as well as in the full HD 60 fps mode it is so much bright as compared to before. And also I feel that the colors it is also a little bit improved, looks more better. But again, you guys are the judge of the video quality as well as the microphone quality. Again, here is your normal mode, and here is ultra wide. This phone also has ultra wide, so you get a better idea regarding the performance of the ultra wide. So now let's see the video stabilization, and you can see the video it is really bright as compared to before. Now let's running, and you can see, and the video stabilization it is not really good that we get in the super steady mode, but it is not really bad. Okay guys, and this is a 4K at 30 fps video recording of the Samsung Galaxy A52 with the front camera in low light. On the front we have a 32 megapixel selfie camera, and you can see, and here is the video recording with the front camera in low light. And let me know how is the colors, all those things looks like on this phone. And also you guys are the judge of the microphone quality as well. So now let's see the video stabilization. So now let's running, and you can see. Okay guys, and this is the full HD at 60 fps of the Samsung Galaxy A52 with the front camera in low light, and you can see, and right from the start, and the video it is really dark as well as noisy as well. Same thing with the back camera as well, but you get a 60 fps. So okay guys, and this is a full HD at 30 fps video recording of the Samsung Galaxy A52 with the front camera, and you can see, and right from the start, and the video it is looks really bright, much noisy as well, and you can see. So the full HD at 30 fps, and that's the best option in the video because the colors it is also little bit improved. So now let's see the video stabilization in this mode, full HD at 30 fps. So now let's I'm just walking around. Now let's running, and you can see overall and the video it is really stable, but it is not really clear. And that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this camera test of the Samsung Galaxy A52. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Overall, I have to say that I really impressed by the camera performance of the A52, especially the optical image stabilization and the video stabilization. It is really good on this phone, as well as the night mode. I definitely recommend this phone if you are looking for a camera phone, but we need some more optimization in the camera. So I hope that Samsung will improve their camera performance with some software updates in the future. And subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well. And I will catch you in my next video. Peace out.